Hey team, so I was on the hunt for a rod, high-end heavy rod that will pair up with my Saltiga 14,000, and the following video will just go through my experience and why I decided on what I purchased. It is through ISO fishing, and Gab actually will go through in detail some of the features of the rod. I will do some load testing in terms of how the rod feels and looks, and at the end I'll summarize on why I decided the rod that I decided on. I hope this will be helpful. Alright, so I'm also looking for a high-end rod, preferably a bit heavier than the mid.
Yeah.
So looking at up to 100 gram poppers or stick baits for that GT trip.
Okay, so from the left here we have the Yamaga Blanks Blue Sniper 19H. It's a P5 rod. For stick baits you can cast up to 120 grams, and for stick baits, for jigs you can cast up to 150. Yeah. Also, I'll go through like what the rod ratings and how to read the rods later on, but I'll just give you a brief rundown on the rods.
Yeah.
So that's the Yamaga. Over here, you got the Ripple Fisher Run Exceed, which is pretty much the same parent company. The Ripple Fishers are supposed to be the top end range from that factory.
Okay.
They were hand built as well. The Yamagas aren't hand built. So we've got the Run Exceed 103H here. The 103H Run Exceed is pretty much the same class as the 19H Blue Sniper.
Yeah.
However, it's a Ripple Fisher version. A bit lighter, a bit more crisp, more backbone.
Oh, no, okay.
But a touch longer as well.
Yeah.
Also mod for shore jigging or stick baits or sinking pencils, floating pencils.
Okay.
After the Ripples and Yamagas, we have the highly popular MC Works Wild Breaker 100 SV, the surface swiper. Within the MC Works range, there's two main ranges which they bring up for shore casting, which is targeted at tuna or kingfish, which is the Raging Bull or the Wild Breaker. This particular model is a 100 SV surface swiper. It's a P5 3 to 5 rod. It runs 7 kilos drag max, which is what you can run on the rod maximum.
Yeah.
It cuts up to 100 grams max.
So what does that mean? What 7
Kilos? Okay, so pretty much it's 7 kilos worth of drag at a 45-degree angle through the rod.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So is that okay if you put up like a 15 kilo drag while you're fighting a fish, or would it run a risk?
That would be high risk. High risk. That's a red zone.
I'm gonna get 20 kilos.
You might need a proper GT for that. After that, okay, last three more Zenaqs. So the Defi Muthos Duro 100H pencil, Defi Muthos 100H Accura, and then you got the Accura 100H. So we'll start with the Duro. The Duro 100H pencil, pencil in Japan. So if you see any rod with plug or pencil, they're referring to stick baits or sinking pencils. So here we call them stick bait rods. In Japan or Asia, they refer to them as plugs or pencils.
Oh, okay.
You can jig with it as well, but you just have to paper on these. They're a bit fast.
Right.
They're more catered towards more your top water fishing.
Okay.
The Defi Muthos Defi Muthos Accura 100H.
Yeah, so that's Anuar's one.
Yeah, Anuar's one. Also more around the rod. It's rated off the top of my head a P5. In terms of stick baits, you can cast up to 120 grams.
Yeah.
For jigs, it's 200 grams if I'm not mistaken, which is a massive range. So you can cast maximum in terms of jigs from 30 to 200.
Wow.
I wouldn't advise 200, but yeah, that's what the rod's rated. The big boy, the Accura 100H, which is what?
Heavy.
Yeah, double heavy.
Heavy.
That's the big one.
We want the heavy.
Yeah, big.
The big.
Yeah, that's the one. That one's stick base, you can cast up to 150 grams.
Alright, so we're going to test out and load test some of the high-end rods. Which one should we start with?
We'll start off in order, so we'll start off with the Yamaga Blanks Blue Sniper 19H. It's a P5 stick.
P5?
Yeah.
Right.
So
what's the range?
It's a 50-pound rod.
Okay.
In terms of grade.
Right, and how much is this thing?
That is $859.
Okay.
Cheap.
Right, so it's a lower end high end.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It's the start of the height. That's a better way to put it.
Alright, let's load this.
You ready? So
Yeah,
we'll load
yeah.
up slowly so you guys can see the curve. And once it's there, it's midpoint. Yeah, that's enough for the old man. It's right there.
Alright.
Yeah, well, how'd that feel? Well, check the tape up.
Yeah, it hurt. It hurts the back. But like I said, you want that, you know what I mean? You want to...
Look, it's not very forgiving, but for guys who like a fast taper rod, something more raw in power and curve, it's an awesome rod which is fast tapered. It's really good for like your short jigging. You can do small poppers as well, like small pencil poppers, not like your full on like a Hero Kubaras or the Chuck Norrises.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
325.
325 grams. It's not bad, eh?
This one is PE 5.
Okay, what's next, guy?
Next, we have the Ripple Fisher version, which is a 103H Run Exceed.
Yeah. So same length?
No, this is a 10.3 as compared to the 9.10.
So and it's a 5.
It's a
P5?
P5 stick as well.
Okay. Alright. Let me just feel the taper. That's almost similar, man.
Very similar. Yeah, well, it's supposed to be based off the 9.10.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Alright. And how much is this one?
This one is a little bit more. It's pretty much $1,000.
Okay. Alright. Let's give it a go.
Excited?
Oh. Ripple Fisher, man.
Ripple Fisher, yeah.
Actually,
Oh, that one's bit better.
yeah, man. Yeah, it's a bit later. Like I can feel the load a bit later.
A bit more comfortable, but still
Yeah.
powerful.
And normally, I'm gonna get a bruise on you, man. My wife's gonna ask me what's that bruise.
Hey, say from Anuar.
But
They're very punchy.
what's his name? Ripple Fisher
Yeah.
felt better.
Then the Yamaga.
And I'm guessing that's where the price range
So the price
comes into it.
Alright.
You got 335, man.
That's alright, right?
It's not bad, eh? 336. 336.
What was this one? P5 as well?
Pretty sure it was P5.
Yeah, P5, yeah.
P5.
What's next, man?
Okay, next we have the MC Works Wild Breaker.
MC
MC
Works.
one of my favorites.
Hey, you know what? I only found out MC Works stands for Medusa
Custom
Customs.
Works. That's correct. Sorry, I should have been
Medusa.
Medusa Custom Works.
Medusa Custom Works. Now that's a Japanese word, Medusa. No, it's not.
No, I'm pretty sure it's like Haiti Greece.
Yeah,
It's
It's a
Greek.
Greek god. I don't know where did...
Yeah, where did Japanese come from?
I don't know, man. I don't know. How did Japanese come up with
I
that
used
name?
that for like 3 days.
Hey, first thing is it's light. It feels light,
Yeah, how's it compare?
and there is more. It's what's the word for it, man? It's a slower taper.
It's a slower taper than
Yeah.
the other two, yes.
Yeah, you can see it.
It's
You
more
can feel it.
it's a more balanced rod. So like it's not as the other two are more raw and pretty much the actual balance of the curve.
Right.
So some rods have a soft tip and it progresses onto a strong backbone.
Yeah.
Some rods they got a soft tip and then it kicks in really late at the bark section as well,
Yeah.
which are very common a common feature of tuna rods.
Oh, okay.
With the wild breaker, it's a very comfortable rod to use.
Yeah. Okay.
So the wild breaker also have to sit between the first two rods which I showed you, which were the 910H Run Exceed Yamaga
yeah.
and the Ripple Fisher 103H, and then you got the Zenaq, which we'll speak about after.
You know what? It's a sexy rod, man. It actually looks good.
Aesthetically, it's probably the best.
Yeah.
Aesthetically.
Sexy rod. That's probably the word for it.
There, that's the one.
Let's do it.
The price is.
Okay, ready? So we'll start off slow so you can feel it.
And how much is this one?
This one is 1,097.
Alright. It's about
So
the
pretty
same
much
price
1100.
range, yeah.
Yeah. So first you'll notice, so if you just hold there,
Yeah, you don't even feel it, man.
nothing, you won't feel it. So
Say
really
that.
good to work pencil stick baits on rougher conditions.
Yeah.
That way they won't fly out of the water. So the first 4 guides will sort of cushion the dive,
Yeah.
and then from the 4th guide onwards, you can pull the lure through the water quite well.
Oh, okay. So right here now, that's probably like your bonnies.
Yep.
And as you
And
get
then
down,
like your
that's some bigger sambos,
This is
couple of kingies, and then let's load it.
the load- yeah.
GTs!
GT.
GT!
That's all
Man, that feels good, man.
It's a very comfortable rod,
It feels good.
and it's very crisp as well. It's quite thin at the tip, but backbone's good on it.
It's good,
This one is Max, PE5 as well. 10 foot.
P5.
356.
356.
Mm.
It's heavier. Didn't feel heavier, man.
Didn't feel heavier?
No.
Like when you hold it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Alright, what's next, brother?
What do you want to? Okay, so 3 is next. You know what?
On the Zenaq.
Okay, yeah. There's the next. We'll start off with the.
My favorite.
We'll start off with Anuar's rod. Okay, we'll start.
Oh,
With
so Anuar's rod.
which is a Defi Muthos Accura 100H.
Okay, let's
Okay.
do this. And how much is this one?
This one is
Oof.
$949. So
I've got to call it right now.
Okay, go.
And this is the only reel that's got the sort of
Rod,
triangle.
rod,
The only reel, a rod, sorry, that's got the triangle grip. It's got that sort of that. So it balance, like it kind of tells you which way is the right way of the rod.
Correct. Yeah. So when you're casting or when you're finding the fish, like you don't need to focus on obviously the rod being straight.
Yeah.
Pretty much due to the grip design, the unique grip design, it'll just ensure that you're always holding the rod straight.
Okay. And with the guides having more guides,
Yeah.
does that actually help it cast or does it actually slow it down more, man?
So look, there's 2 ways to go about it. Zenaq do a great job with the guide placement. You notice that they normally have a guide or 2 extra depending on, so if you compare it to other brands.
Yeah.
I think compared to the MC it's got 1 extra, whereas compared to the Yamagas and Ripples you might have 2 extra. You notice the biggest feature of having more guides is that you'll get less windows around the tip. Also, because of the choke guide system, once the line exits through the stripper and the second guide, the line almost shoots out straight through the rest of the guides. A lot of people, they get scared to use them because they think, oh, the guide is really small, so I can't run anything of like a decent leader on it.
Yeah.
And you gotta run it outside. It's better if you do. There's still heaps of people who run a good FG with a decent leader through the guides and still cast that fine.
Would it damage the
Yeah.
guides though?
No,
If you
it
do the
doesn't.
FG?
No, it doesn't. No, the FG is actually better for the guides.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Any other knot, I don't recommend it.
Yeah,
So
okay.
PR, double uni, yeah, forget it.
Definitely not
Forget
for
it.
you.
Triple unit. Triple unit? Yeah, maybe quadruple unit.
Yeah,
Alright,
swivel.
It's true. I can feel it, man.
Okay,
It's a
yeah,
really
so what's
slow
your first
tempo.
impression?
Sorry?
Yes, your way.
It's light. It's light, and it's a really slow tempo. You can feel it, man.
Yeah,
It's sensitive.
very sensitive.
Let's do it.
It's Anuar's rod.
Here's Anwar's rod. Alright,
Just
so
off
right
the
there,
throats?
that's a brim.
Oh,
That's
that's
a
a
whoosh.
CT. man.
Whoosh. Yeah,
How's that feel?
Yeah, feel it, man. You feel it.
You're very
It's
comfortable.
good. It's good, man.
Yeah.
It's good. Yeah, you can sense it all the way through, but you feel the load only right at the end.
That's the thing, yeah. So with the Zenaqs, they're very comfortable to use and they're very versatile.
Yeah.
And with that as well, the backbone kicks in relay, so you'll really feel it around here.
Yeah.
The MC, you'll feel it more over here.
Yeah. Okay. But this is more for 8,000, 10,000.
That's more like 8 or 10,000.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be too
And
light for
well, the
15,
rod's
right?
rated a P4 to, so it's a P5 max. Yeah.
Okay.
But I recommend running P4 or 5.
Okay. All right. So this is your rod, 100H. Zenaq. 351.
51.
Yeah. All right. All right. So what's next?
Now move
one?
on to the Duro pencil.
Okay. All right.
What's
Not much of a
the
difference in weight. Just slightly heavier.
Feel the taper though.
Yeah, the tape is just slightly faster. Looks like a nice rod, man.
Or do you want 3 of them?
Sorry? all three.
3, yeah.
For the price of one.
That's it.
Woos. Woos. Alright, man, there you go. Yeah.
Well, how's it compare?
And what's the price on this one here?
That one is 1,049.
Yes, it starts off loading a bit earlier.
Yeah.
I like it, man.
You like it?
I actually like this one. I actually like this one.
Why is it different, like in the coding?
So the actual blank's different. So the other models are definitely Muthos Accura range.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, these are the newer blanks, whereas the Duro the Duro ranges, it's just a different blank compared to these two.
Okay.
Yeah.
348.
348.
It's heavier.
And this one is
Is it P5?
P4. P5. P5, yeah. P.
So the next one that we're about to do, which is
Yeah.
P6,
Yeah.
this is actually the only P6 in this range. So
Okay.
you'll experience the stronger one. That's the big boy.
So this is the
So
ultimate.
heavy.
This is heavy.
Yeah.
Big,
50 kilo GTs.
Okay, at the end of the video, I'll show you a Ripple Fisher P10 rod. 10 foot. Yeah, so just the filler, your P10.
Alright, let's do it.
Yeah, so we'll check that out after as well.
Alright, let's load this. So Aaron, before you do that,
Yeah,
I can
check it out.
feel it. It's fast tapered. What's the price on this tuna?
That is $1,000.
$1,000. That's about the same price. Alright, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Thanks. Now go into gym, see what happens, man.
Ready? We'll
Yeah,
slowly.
that's it. That's it. That's it.
And
That's it.
there.
That's it. Oh, that's it. That's it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
That's Bonnie's.
A 47.
That's Bonnie's visual.
That's a big Bonnie. That's a 4 kilo Bonnie. Ooh, 392, man. That's a big difference.
P6.
P6.
Yeah.
That's a big difference, bro.
390. P6.
Alright.
Okay, so
What you got here, man?
hey, so we've got a surprise guest over here. Obviously, it doesn't fit in this lot. We're going to zoom up on that. The Rip Fisher final stand up. SXH P10.
Final stand-up.
SXH.
Yes.
What does that mean? Super extra heavy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Double heavy, yes, a P10.
So how many kilos rated is that? Like, as in if you're...
For example, like for real size, you're only putting like a Stella 20,000 or a dog fight on it. So it's a big one. Leads, I reckon you can run up to probably around 180 pound, 200 pound lead on this.
This is for the barrel tuners, man. Barrel tuners.
Has anyone purchased this yet?
Yeah, so there's all a few of these. Yeah. So the guys who want to go for like New Zealand Kings land base.
Oh, you'd need this, eh?
GT.
How much is this going for, man?
This is. $1,300.
1,300. Oh. What do you expect that for that type of one? But you know, you can probably put the price up to 1,500 because it's going to have Hadi sweat on it. It's going to have my sweat on it, so it's got.
No, I might need to be
That
branded
blessing.
as a jump swoop.
I got 14.
bigger.
Oh, with the 18. Is that XH?
This is just a high speed.
Okay.
At this kind of size, you don't really need an XH because the rotor and the spool on this reel is so big, like you don't really need an extra high gear.
It's really
And
fast.
the high gear is fast enough.
Man, you're killing me, bro.
You said you're going for GT, yeah?
That's big, man.
Man,
I feel that.
Oh,
dang.
it's good already, man.
I swear my Saragossa is heavier than this. With that Accura. Man, that is sexy, bro. That is nice. You're killing me, man. You're killing me. Let's feel it. Let's feel it. Let's feel it with this. Let's feel it. Let's feel it. All right. How heavy is the reel on this?
850.
850 grams. So you can feel it. It's a big difference between this one and that one, man.
Yeah, big, massive. So this is more of a surprise guest, obviously.
It's a surprise
It's
guess.
not one of the ones on the menu, but
Man, how often do you sell this thing?
which one? The final stand up or the reel?
Yeah, the final stand-up.
Final stand up, it's not the most popular one.
Yeah, but it's quite special. Like it's kind of
Correct, yeah, but for guys who want like a PA or 10 rod for big kings or GT,
GTs.
yeah, that's the go-to.
Bang! All right. Look, I think I'm gonna take that off the menu because I think I have to stick to what I'm
Well,
actually
if you
looking
live for
for.
another 2 years in order to do this.
When we get to New Zealand, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna borrow that. I'm gonna borrow that of Gab and catch some big kings and come back and return it. Get a second opinion, an expert opinion.
Like, I'll be expert if you use this one.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Go for it, bro. Go for it.
Nice, bro.
Let's get over here, bro.
I'll get in trouble for that.
Nice, man. So they've got the MC Works.
Yeah.
What's it called? Balls breaker. Oh.
All right, man. Let's load it. Let's load it, brother. Let's load it.
Yeah, because you bring up the Zenaq 100H, so you can compare to that.
You have to bend your knees, bro.
I've got that, man.
What do you reckon, man?
It's a bit stiff, this one though.
Steve, it hits earlier, right?
So it's
It hits earlier.
Yeah.
So the Zenaqs hit a bit later.
Yeah.
Okay.
The pencil hits a similar range to this.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it would be. Because you're used to the 100H, right, Anwar?
Yeah.
But the tip is a bit faster taper.
Yeah. Lock it up, baby. Just get back a bit more, Anwar. Just get back a bit more. Yeah, that's it. Give that a go.
Oh,
Oos, 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 oos.
yeah.
Where's the pain, bro? Where's
No pain.
Give me. Oos, 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 oos.
No, but it loads a bit. It does load a bit later compared to the MC work. That's what I don't know. I feel more comfortable on the Zenaq
Yeah, yeah.
because of the.
Not biased at all.
Because I'm not biased.
Yeah, no, you're telling about feel.
Yeah.
Fully sick,
Yeah, but I don't think paint job's the right words.
Fully sick paint. What do you reckon about the fully sick paint job compared to the other fully sick? No, but I mean, like, what I mean is the coding. Like, you know, man, we go pretty crazy off the rock. So like,
Look, by the end of the day, you know, at the end of the day, like all these rods, they're all designed for short casting, you know?
Yeah.
Obviously, due to the length, like these are not boat casting rods. So, look, as long as you take care of the rods, they're fine. You know, as in, if you're going to be reckless with the rods, doesn't matter if it's an MC, Yamaga or Zenaq. If you bump them a few times, if you drop them, if you hit them,
yeah.
obviously they're not going to last as long.
If I'm gonna put P6 on my reel, shouldn't I be getting heavy then?
Actually, that is true. If you the one that you've selected, which is
Yeah.
the Varibass P6,
Yeah.
I'll probably recommend you go with double H.
Heavy.
The only reason why this is more comfortable is because it's obviously a lighter
It's a lighter
P5, yeah.
It's a lighter rod.
And because I was saying that I've got a P4 rated Demon Blood. Yeah. Am I looking? Like, is this process right or?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're thinking about.
The thing is, because even if you run the P6 on the rod, you can't fish to the max.
Yeah, true. Hey, Anwar, you look good with the Daiwa, bro.
You look more professional now.
Yeah, kind of. Do.
All right. I mean, like, when it comes to the rating, the double H is probably the right rating for the reel
And the line.
and the line.
Yeah.
Okay. All
And
right.
especially because you're going from GT probably, and if you want to use metals at the same time as well, I recommend the double heavy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me just. This is one feel, and then I think this is.
This is the
I think
Duro.
this is it. This is the deal breaker. You know, we're always dreaming about that big, heavy fish. It is still pretty light, man. That's crazy.
No,
dude.
man, that's all. Yeah, like so. All the kinds of rods, you know, they're all light. Like, I think it's like that's what you pay for.
It's not the same way as a Demon Blood. Let's see if I can. How does it feel with the Kuda stance?
Kuda stand means horse stand.
The horse stance.
Yeah, I think I've seen it in like one of your videos.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. That's it.
Is that the one?
Hey Will, what do you reckon, man? What do you reckon, bro?
It looks alright, but
Heavy.
you're not pulling hard enough, man.
Oh, you want to put harder?
He has a body, yeah.
I don't want to break this thing, man. I don't know how strong my biceps are. All right, man. Let's lock it in. That's it. All right, guys. So just gonna pack up. So deal's done.
Deal's done. Here we go. What we ended up with.
I was like,
2020 Saltiga 14,000 and the Defi Muthos 100 double H.
Yeah, and we got the Demon Blood also. Got one of these. It's the wrong brand, but you know, it's cheap. All right, man. You know what?
Squad with P6 Varibass as well.
Oh, yeah, the P6, yeah. Yeah, thanks a lot. Gab, it's the guys here really take care of us, and the range. They've got a lot of range when it comes to mid to high end. So if you are looking for a mid-range rod or a high-end rod, I suggest you come in here and talk to the boys,
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
and they'll sell you out. But yeah, just come around. It's what's your address, man?
6-139 to 143, George River Road, Croydon Park, New South Wales 2133. Otherwise, just go to Google Maps and type in ISO fishing lifestyle.
Yeah, man. So yeah.
Right, so I've decided obviously on the Zenaq Muthos Accura 100 HH, double H, heavy. So there you go. Now the other rod I really like was the MC Works, so I might end up buying that later on. but it really went well with my reel, Saltiga. I'm not sponsored in any way, and this decision is really based on just my preference. And if you are looking for an expensive rod like this, you need to go to the shop, and you need to try a few and have a feel. This rod here actually didn't feel the best. When it came to feeling the best was actually the Muthos pencil, so also a Zenaq. But it was just too light for the reel and for what I want to do with it. So this one felt the best for that weight range. Hopefully this is useful to you. The last 3 videos was around my purchase of high-end gear, which is the first time I've done this, and hopefully it'll help you out when you're looking for your ultimate fishing gear.